Morning! Every Saturday, the last Saturday of every month, I've decided to do a quick Sibling Saturday with Oliver. I haven't got lipstick all over my teeth. So we're going to do that today, a little bit earlier than last time, just because he's got a better social diary than me. So he's out for a sleepover. So I'm going to call in my guest, because he likes this bit, Oliver. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Brill. So I asked Oliver what he wanted to talk to you about this morning. We've had a pretty quiet May, haven't we? It's been pretty uneventful, really.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things that he said that he wanted to mention. The first one being a little update on Harry's ear. So how are you feeling about that?
I'm getting a bit more used to it because I've seen it for a bit longer.
Which is what I said last time, because you didn't like his eye at first, did you? But the more you get used to seeing something, the more familiar it feels.
Yeah.
So you feel a bit better than that?
Yeah. Don't still feel 100% now.
No?
No.
But you
yeah,
better than you did?
Yeah, better than I did.
Okay. And Oliver discovered something that nobody else had noticed about Harry. So Harry has a really strong adhesive that the glue has to go on with. Thanks, Tony. So it has to be stuck on with this really strong adhesive, and yet every day it's still coming off. And we were like, is the glue not strong enough? What's going on? So Oliver discovered...
Harry's been taking his ear off, just been pulling it off.
So he's pulling his own ear off, which sounds rank. It is a prosthetic ear if you're joining us for the first time. But yeah, he's taking the ear off. So I think he's tolerating it for a few hours. But then he's had enough, so he's just pulling it off. So it is only a matter of time before we lose that ear. So God help us on that one. So, yeah. And the other thing that's freaking you out a little bit is that Oliver and Harry are twins, if you don't already know. So, oh, we're back. Sorry, that interrupted them. So, yeah, the boys are twins, if you didn't already know. And so they are both now, although it wasn't the case for a while, going through the stages of puberty. Awkward. And it's freaking Oliver out a little bit because, why? Do you want to tell people why it's freaking you out?
Harry's tucking his balls out of his ball sack into his upper, I don't know.
Whatever the bit is there.
Yeah, just...
So there's like it must be a cavity, I don't know. Guys watching, can you tell us where the place is?
Pushing his balls up, and then there's nothing, it's just like...
So we're having to encourage him to push them down. So what do we have to say to him?
Their balls down, and he has to stroke his balls, and then they pop back into his balls.
Yeah, so it's freaking Oliver right out. And I don't think it's particularly healthy for Harry either. But I think, and I might have made this up, but we've heard that kind of ninjas, when they're fighting, took their testicles high just to protect them from, sort of impact and injury. So we've got a theory that Harry might have been some sort of ninja in a past life.
Called Katie.
Called Katie? Katie the ninja.
Yeah.
So that's a theory.
Because he keeps on referring to someone called Katie.
Yes, that's a good point. Kate, who's Katie? Hashtag who's Katie? That's gone mad at the moment because every night he's coming in talking about Katie. We're assuming it's somebody at school, but it's not in his class. But I think there is a Katie that he plays with, but he's obsessed with her. So that's quite interesting.
Stalker. Hashtag stalker.
Hashtag stalker. And then the last thing we're going to mention, because today's quite a short one, is a book that I read quite a few years ago when my boys were young. But then I read it again recently and just reminded myself of why I totally loved it the first time. And I've been reading it with Oliver, and it's called, I'll show everybody.
Wonder.
Ta-da! Wonder. Do you want to just take 30 seconds really quickly to explain what it's about?
Wonder's about a boy.
Hang on, come in a bit because I can't see you.
Wonder's about a boy called August who has facial problems like Harry. People bully him for it. His sister's very, very protective. His eyes are like in his cheeks. His mouth is a bit like Harry's, like a bit slanted. His ears are a bit low. And
He hasn't really got ears, has he? He's got like the micro tag like Harry.
Like little lobes. And he has a sister called Via who's very, very protective about him, like I am with Harry. So it's kind of relate to the book.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities, isn't there?
Yeah, except I'm a boy, not like Via.
Yeah, Via's Olivia, although Olivia. How have I only just put that together?
Oh yeah.
That's quite freaky, isn't it? So we've got Oliver the protective brother reading about Olivia the protective sister. Yes, I absolutely love the book as well, and I cannot wait for the film. But I know I could get emotional now. I know I'm going to cry my eyes out watching the film. I just hope it's as good as the book, because the book really does.
I don't want to see the trailer because I don't want to see any spoilers because I haven't finished the book yet.
Yeah, Oliver's not even watched the trailer. I won't even let him watch the trailer yet because we are on page page are we on, babe? 174 of 300 and something. Just over 300. So we're nearly done. But I want him to read the book first. So if you've not read this yet, get it read first. Oh, Laura says you're a wonderful young man.
Oh, thank you.
He is. He really is. I'm very, very blessed to have him. So that's it. So hopefully next time we can give you a proper book review on Wonder, because we'll have finished. We'll have an update on Katie, maybe, who's Katie. And Oliver will hopefully be used to the ear.
Not next time.
Okay, we'll work on that one a little bit. Anything else you want to say about May, the month of May?
No, I think we've cleared it all.
Think we've covered everything?
Yeah, I think this month's just been a bit of a quiet month, hasn't it?
Been a bit quiet and uneventful, which is never a bad thing in this house. So yeah, is that it? Do you want to say goodbye till June?
Bye.
Until June.
Till June.
Yes, it's been nearly your birthday then. 12 years old. How does that happen? Right guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.